Hello and welcome to this episode of Quick Tips, a babyface episode, might I add. I just turned 16 and I'm really excited to get my driver's license. This episode is going to be about building strength. You need a lot of strength to play the guitar, and it also helps with endurance, recovery, and just making the things that you want to do on your instrument as easy as they can be. Building strength can be tricky too, because if you have a heavy practice schedule and you are pushing yourself to the max pretty much every day when you play, if you're going to add extra exercise and really intense exercise on top of that, it can be, not even to mention dangerous, but very challenging. Now, there's lots of things you can do to build strength for guitar playing. If you're a kind of casual type player, maybe just increasing your practice time will build more strength. Spending more time on technical exercises, those things will definitely make your hands more strong and more durable. There's also a variety of hand exercises that you can do that you'll see people recommend. The number one thing that has helped me build strength for guitar playing is free weight exercises. So using dumbbells or elastic bands, something like that. I've been taking this approach for a few years now. I've never felt as strong playing the guitar. So I'm not an exercise trainer or physical therapist, certainly anything like that. So I won't recommend specific exercises, but you can look online and find exercises that strengthen your arms, your back, your chest, even your legs, your hips. These things are still important in guitar playing, and especially if you spend a lot of your time sitting and playing the guitar. Sometimes these areas like your back and your hips, your legs can get sore. So strengthening even those areas can have a big impact on your guitar playing. I can mention two approaches that I took when I started doing this that really helped me work it into my schedule and not overdo it at the beginning. So the first thing that I'd recommend if you want to try this and you haven't done it before is see if you can take a break from playing the guitar when you start the free weight exercises. I took, I think, at least a week off, maybe a few weeks off of playing the guitar when I started doing free weight exercises. I didn't want to try and play with pain or discomfort from being sore, so I wanted to give my body some time to build some strength, recover from doing the exercises and getting used to them before I went back to guitar playing and try to work it all in together. That way, if you're sore and you're fatigued, which you probably will be if this is new to you, you don't have to fight all this at once. The second thing that I did that I think really helped with the process was I started with very light weights. I started with 5 pounds, okay? Now, if you're sitting around with your buddies and you're talking about exercises and you mention that you work out with 5-pound weights, that's not very flattering. But it was really important for me to start small to avoid injury. In the past, I'd made the mistake of taking on too much weight too soon, and not only is that dangerous, it also, I think, is discouraging mentally. But by starting with just 5-pound weights, I found that I could do more repetitions, and I wasn't overexerting myself. And I think I stayed with 5-pound weights for several months before I increased from there. I mean, there's no rush. Also, as you add guitar playing back in, I think this is very important, because if you have worked out that morning and you've just pushed yourself to the absolute max with the amount of weights, then, a few hours later you go to play guitar and things are not going to feel great. So if you can get yourself in a routine where you do push yourself, but it's not too much, you can build some strength and also recover quickly, then you can go to the guitar, feel like you can do the things that you need to do, and you don't feel uncomfortable or tired. There's still a lot of daily exercises that I do involving guitar playing, for strength and for endurance and things like that. And I think those are also necessary. But I have to say, nothing else has helped me build as much strength as doing free weight exercises. So if building strength is an area that you need to see some improvement in, then try doing free weight exercises, especially after you get over the initial hump of kind of the soreness and the fatigue and getting used to doing these exercises. You can slowly and gradually build from there and keep building strength as long as you need it. Thank you very much for listening. For more quick tips, join the A-Guitar community at patreon.com/Charles Alexander Allred. To contact me for private lessons, send me a message at charlesalexanderallred.com/contact. And have a wonderful day.